The 2026 World Cup final. 99 questions, one champion, and a whole lot of drama. Let's find out how much you really remember. Before we kick off, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps, and it means you'll never miss a quiz. Right, let's play. Right, let's start easy. Who lifted the 2026 World Cup? Spain, world champions for the second time. What was the final score? (1-0). A single goal settled the whole thing. Which two teams contested the final Congregate College basketball? Spain against Argentina, a heavyweight clash. Who wore the armband for Argentina? Lionel Messi, of course. The final was played in which country? The United States at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. True or false? This one went to a penalty shootout. False. No spot kicks needed. It was won in extra time. Did the game go all the way to extra time? True. 0-0 after 90, so on they played. Was this Spain's first ever World Cup? False. It was their second. The first came back in 2010. Switching sides for a moment. How many World Cups have Argentina won in total? 3, 1978, 1986, and 2022. Warm-up complete. Give yourself a point for every one you got. Feeling good? Because we're about to leave the easy stuff behind. Who scored the only goal of the final? Ferran Torres, the substitute turned match winner. In which minute did the winning goal go in? The 106th, just 37 seconds into the second period of extra time. True or false? Torres started the game on the bench. True. He came on at 62 minutes and won the World Cup. One of these two scored the only goal. Which one? Ferran Torres, the super sub. Who coached Argentina? Lionel Scaloni, the man who won it all in 2022. Who was Spain's head coach? Luis de la Fuente. What percentage of possession did Spain enjoy? Slide to your guess. 65%. Argentina barely saw the ball. How many cards did Spain receive? Not a single one. Every card went to Argentina. Which Argentina player was sent off? Enzo Fernandez, leaving them with 10 men for all of extra time. Which head of state presented the trophy? President Trump alongside FIFA's Gianni Infantino. True or false? Trump was booed at the ceremony. True. Fans of both teams booed in unison. True or false? This was the very first halftime show at a World Cup final. True. And it caused quite the stir. Quick gut check. How many have you banked so far? 8 or more, and you definitely watched this one live. Fair warning though, the easy points stop here. Who outjumped Nahuel Molina and headed the ball down into Torres' path? Nico Williams. A brilliant back post header set the whole thing up. Whose cross to the back post started the winning move? Right back Pedro Porro. His delivery began it all. How did Torres finish it off? A left-footed one-timer into the roof of the net. Complete Torres' quote about the goal. The Spanish people, a line straight to the heart of the nation. Put the winning goal back together in the right order. Porro crossed, Williams headed it down, Torres struck it first time, and it flew into the roof of the net. Who truly deserved man of the match? Torres got the official award, but SofaScore made Emi Martinez their player of the match despite the loss. Yours to judge. True or false? De La Fuente set a record as the oldest coach to win it at 65. True. Experience paid off. Ferran Torres came on for which Spain player? Mikel Oyarzabal in the 62nd minute. True or false? Both sides made all 6 substitutions. True. Extra time allowed that 6th change. How many yellow cards did Argentina collect in total? Seven yellows plus a red. A very busy night for the referee. True or false? Enzo's red was a second yellow, not a straight red. True. 2 yellows and off he went. Enzo's red card lunge sent which young Spaniard cartwheeling? Pau Cubarsí, a reckless late challenge. 2 of these are true, 1 is a lie. Which is the lie? The lie is Cucurella's booking. Spain finished with a completely clean disciplinary record. Enzo's red was clearly deserved, but what about his first yellow at 82 minutes? Sources couldn't even agree if it was dissent or a dive. Scaloni felt the referee could have avoided it. Your call. Who refereed the final? Slavko Vincic of Slovenia. Which Spain player had a goal disallowed in extra time? Nico Williams. He tapped in a rebound, but it was ruled out. Was the disallowed Nico Williams goal really a foul? ESPN's VAR analyst called it soft, but said there was contact, so no clear error. What would you have given? How many shots did Argentina attempt in the 90 minutes of regulation? 0. The first ever finalist to manage no shots in regulation. How many saves did Emiliano Martinez make? Take a guess. 11. Emi Martinez was simply everywhere. True or false? Those 11 saves were a final record. True, the previous best was 8. True or false? Spain conceded just a single goal across the whole tournament. True, 7 clean sheets in 8 games. Remarkable. Who won the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player? Rodri, though the crowd loudly chanted Messi's name in protest. Who should have won the Golden Ball? Rodri took it home, but the whole stadium chanted for Messi. Where do you stand? Who claimed the Golden Boot as top scorer? Kylian Mbappe. What a tournament for the Frenchman. How many goals did Mbappe score to win the Golden Boot? 10. The first player to reach that mark since Gerd Müller in 1970. Who took the silver ball as second best player? Lionel Messi. Who won the Golden Glove as best goalkeeper? Unai Simon with 7 clean sheets. Match each player to the individual award they won. Rodri took the Golden Ball, Unai Simon the Golden Glove, Mbappe the Golden Boot, and Cubarsí was Best Young Player. True or false? The entire Spanish royal family was present. True. Felipe, Letizia, Leonor, and Sofia all there. Who sang the U.S. national anthem before kickoff? Jennifer Hudson. How old was Messi during this final? "39, playing in his 6th World Cup. Quick halftime break. If you're racking up the points, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe because the hardest questions are still to come. True or false? Messi confirmed he was retiring after the final. False. His boots read the last tango, but he made no official statement. Which Spain star embraced Messi at the whistle, echoing a famous 2007 photo of them together? Lamine Yamal. As a baby, he was once bathed in a photo with a young Messi. Full circle. Torres jumped from a 6 to a 10, and Yamal from 5 to 8, overnight. Real reassessment or recency bias. The rating swung hard once the dust settled. Which explanation do you buy? Which musician curated the halftime show? Chris Martin of Coldplay. Which performer took to the stage barefoot? Shakira, performing the anthem Die Die with Burna Boy. Roughly how long did the extended halftime last? About 27.5 minutes, reaching the 15-minute law and sparking Americanizing football complaints. Which halftime performance did you enjoy most? ESPN scored Madonna highest, but fans leaned toward BTS and Shakira. No wrong answer here. Wayne Rooney said the highlight of the halftime show was when it finished. Was he right? Gary Gary Neville disagreed and quite liked it. Liam Gallagher compared it to a bad trip. Pick your side. True or false? This tournament was the first with 48 teams. True, a brand new expanded format. Who did Spain beat in the semifinal, and by what score? France 2-0 in Dallas. Where did Spain's open-top bus parade end in Madrid? Plaza de Cibeles, with around 1 million fans expected. Which stadium hosted the final? MetLife Stadium, branded New York, New Jersey Stadium for the tournament. Should Trump have stayed on the podium during Spain's trophy lift? Infantino thought not and jogged over to move him along. What do you reckon? Footage appeared to show Cristian Romero snubbing Trump's handshake. Was he right to? Romero never confirmed it either way. Only the footage tells the tale. You decide. Right, last stretch, and it is brutal. This is the stuff only someone who watched every single second will know. Get even half and you are a certified World Cup nerd. Good luck. Fill the gap. The last sub to score a final winner was this man in 2014. Mario Götze, whose extra-time goal won it for Germany against Argentina. What formation did Spain line up in? A 4-2-3-1. Rodri and Fabian Ruiz sat in front of the back four. And Argentina set up in which formation? A 4-4-2, with Messi up top alongside Julian Alvarez. Which Argentine defender was forced off injured in the 44th minute? Lisandro Martinez. Otamendi came on in his place. Which Argentine got booked from the bench after already being subbed off? Cristian Romero. A card even while sitting down. True or false? Even Scaloni himself picked up a yellow in extra time. True, the tension got to the touchline too. True or false? Enzo was the first red card in a final since 2010. True, only the 6th player ever dismissed in a World Cup final. Which country is referee Slavko Vincic from? Slovenia. Why was the Williams goal chalked off? A foul by Mikel Merino on Otamendi in the build-up. The VAR analyst called it soft, but not a clear error. True or false? Vincic's vanishing spray broke mid-game. True, a quirky little footnote to a tense final. True or false? Rodri's blatant permissiveness rant was about this final's referee. False, that was after the semifinal against France, a classic trap. In which minute did Argentina finally register their first shot? The 117th minute, a Messi effort blocked. Who was named Best Young Player, beating the favorite? Pau Cubarsí, edging out his teammate Lamine Yamal. Which nation won the tournament's Fair Play Award? The Netherlands. True or false? Messi had already won the Golden Ball at the previous World Cup. True, he took it in 2022, which made missing out this time sting even more. True or false? Trump lingered on the podium during the lift, and Infantino had to move him along. True, an awkward echo of the Club World Cup at the same venue. Which Spain player lifted the trophy first? Captain Rodri had the honor. Which president deliberately stayed away, citing superstition? Argentina's Javier Milei. Sadly, the superstition didn't work. Who headlined the pre-match closing ceremony? Post Malone, who debuted a new song called Chrome Heartbreaker. True or false? Tom Cruise showed up at the final. True, Timothée Chalamet was there too. What were the conditions like? Hot and humid, around 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Hydration breaks were needed. What was the official attendance at MetLife? Slide to your best guess. 80,663. How many goals did Messi score to earn the Silver Boot? 8. He was involved in 12 of Argentina's 19 goals. Complete the phrase written on Messi's boots. The Last Tango. It fueled all the retirement speculation. Which short quote did Messi actually give after the final? I tried my hardest. The longer this is not for me line was recycled from 2016. Careful with that one. Which two Brazilian legends drove Madonna into the stadium? Ronaldinho and Ronaldo. The Muppets' Animal was on drums. Which song did BTS perform? Dynamite. Fill in Bieber's onstage quip. Hallelujah. Critics were not kind about that acoustic set. True or false? Ronaldo got a louder cheer than Madonna herself. True. In-stadium fans were rather underwhelmed by the show. Pick every act that took the halftime stage. Madonna, BTS, Bieber, Shakira, and conductor Gustavo Dudamel all featured. Taylor Swift did not. Spain set a new international record for consecutive unbeaten matches. How many? Slide your guess. 38, passing Italy's old record of 37. Who did Argentina beat to reach the final? England 2-1 in Atlanta. True or false? Mbappe sealed the Golden Boot with a brace in the third-place game versus England. True. 2 goals to secure his 10th. and that's full time. So how many did you get? Drop your final score in the comments, and no cheating, be honest now. And that's the full-time whistle. Thanks for playing along. If you had fun, there's another quiz waiting right here. Go on, give it a go.